All right, welcome on in, y'all. Welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a great Thursday, a great week. Rolling into Friday here just pretty soon. Yeah, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing well though. All right, yeah, we have a couple of things to go over today. We're gonna start off with some news here pretty quickly. Actually, we're gonna get into it, and then we will be doing some more Dredge today. But yeah, let's get into a couple of web games first. As we kind of hang for a little here, we'll let people file in, and then we'll get into some news. Let's start off with a little guess the game. What the hell is this? This looks like a little bit of a point and click, kind of a text, almost adventure kind of game. Yeah, I'm not even sure. They've been putting up some weird ass games too recently.
Hello. The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
first. Yo, Lamberto, welcome on in, bro. How are you doing? Not Dungeons and Dragons? Shit, I freaking don't know. 1987? This doesn't even look like anything I've ever seen, though. Pictures from the NES, PC, Amiga. First person graphic adventure, point and click. Damn, I was right on all of these. I just couldn't tell you what the hell this game is, though. Oh, I am fantastic, buddy. I had a absolutely fantastic day. At work, our system went down for two hours, and luckily work was really slow, so when our system came back up, it all just smoothed out, and I got to get everybody out a little bit early, especially because our weather here in Ohio has been god awful. Yo, Plenty, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, it has been very, very cold and very snowy. And the cold and snow are combining to make a lot of ice and shit, so it has been a little bit shitty out. Man, I don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah, Shadowgate? I wouldn't have known that. Let's do a little game duel as well. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Oh damn, I think this is... Wait, hold on, come on, don't... Oh no, it's Kirby. I was gonna think, I thought it was that Cribby. I thought it was that all you need is help game. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Oh, it is Kirby, but not the Epic Yarn. Hanging in there. Sonic? Oh, I wish it was Sonic. Hopefully everything's okay. You were saying your back was kind of hurting a little bit yesterday, right? I definitely was feeling that over the last little bit here. Yeah, it is still, sadly. Yeah, same. Mine has been pretty bad recently, and I've been doing a lot of stretching and stuff to kind of get a little loosened up a little bit, but it has not helped. Damn, I can't believe it's not the Epic Yarn. That is kind of crazy. Fucking, I know that it's Kirby. I just don't know which Kirby it is. Forgotten Lands? Oh my god. What was the one I guessed here? I said Return to Dreamland. Let's do like Dreamland 3. Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ. What a pain in the arse this one was. Oh man. This has got old school written all over it. Oh no, it's like a game show type one. I need a little more. Give me a little more. Is this one Smash TV? Hey. Nailed it. Let's do crossword. Yeah, do you have any remedies for when your back starts to get a little bit hurting, aching and stuff? Square on a wall calendar, or a fun thing you might put on a calendar. A date. Tiny things studied by chemists. I don't know. Legs up and heating pad. Heating pad is a huge one too. One of the 7 dwarves without a beard. On the top in slang. Period of abstaining from healthy substance. Detox? Taking in as one's own. Function in a clock app. Timer? Class you might take to boost your GPA? Oh, damn, I don't know. Likely a bed with the covers tucked neatly in place. Like a bed with the covers. Not sure. Adams. Over the top. Oh, extra? Taking in as one's own. Oh, this one is made. So that was, is this one Adobe? Oh, nice. Okay. Ugh. Adopt. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Thinking of doing a work stream this afternoon, then hours flew by. Like, time can slow down, right? Time is one of those weird things. I think I always talk about it when we bring up time, but like that that idea of like as you get older, time becomes more relative to the amount of time you've experienced. You know, faster than usual. So that's kind of one of those things like people talk about, kind of that theory, like I was saying. As you get older, you've experienced more time. So in comparison, time like a day or an hour goes faster because it's relative, you know, relative to the time that you've already experienced is very, very small. It's an interesting idea. I don't know why it would feel faster because of that, but I guess it could. I like it as an idea, you know? Oh, yeah, I already made some coffee, so no coffee today. We're going to be getting into news here. I'm going to give people maybe another 5 minutes. And then we're jumping into news. Yes, I'm surviving. Good. I'm glad to hear you guys are surviving, thriving, hopefully, at least as much as you can. Yeah, some pretty big news today, guys. Lots of big news. I mean, tons of different things are all over the place. I mean, not to spoil the first thing out of the gate, but we are going to be talking about Switch 2. Finally got announced. And then there's just a bunch of other kind of stuff here and there that are all over the place. Switch 2 is the biggest one. I guess it's not really Switch 2. Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, it's been coming out for a long time. It's funny too because there was a bunch of rumors about the Switch 2. Like there's a bunch of leaks about it and stuff, and then Nintendo was like, no, that stuff's not real. And then they essentially, there was a leak about that they were gonna obviously reveal it on Thursday, and then they did reveal it today, and making all the leaks seem like they were more plausible than not. Even though Nintendo was like, no. So I've been trying to avoid like seeing the Switch 2, you know, like watching the actual trailer, but I can't avoid seeing it. It has been just everywhere. So unfortunately, I wanted to try and go in as blind as I could. And I did go in as blind as I could, just not as blind as I wanted. Yeah, my back has been really sore. I don't even know why. Like usually I can, of course, buddy. Normally I can usually pinpoint why like my back would be like sore or something. Most of the time it's, you know, accidentally lifting something too much or something like that, but there's been nothing. Shower and get ready for bed, of course, buddy. Thank you. Hopefully it's a good shower, man. Nice warm shower. Yeah, plenty. Also, did you see the stuff about David Lynch? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna carry on with our stream here. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the news. We have a lot to get over, so might as well go ahead and get right into it.
Everyone.
All right, if you guys ever have anything you want me to talk about, make sure that you jump into the Discord, and there's a news channel in there. You can drop whatever articles you would like. Many of these ones presented today are from people in the community and stuff, which I always appreciate. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's start off with the big news here, which is Switch 2 got an official announcement today, just as the leaks foretold. I've tried to, like I said, I tried to stay kind of unaware of what all of this was. Like I didn't watch this yet. I was trying to not see it at all, but of course it's the Switch and people are crazy and it's going everywhere, so I've seen exactly what it looks like, a bunch of stuff, but this is gonna be the first I get to actually see. Yo, sorry I was in the kitchen for a minute. Of course, man, don't worry about it. How you doing, man? How was your day? But yeah, let's go ahead, let's take a look at this this official first look. I also heard the new Switch clack sound is very good, so I'm interested to see. All pretty normal. Ooh, another C on the top. That's kind of nice. Kickstand looks pretty okay. Yeah, using a lot of the same kickstand as the new OLED ones. Bigger controllers. I want to see what the back looks like, though. I haven't gotten to see the back. Oh, yeah, these colors are awesome, too. Yeah, I guess that slap is pretty nice. Yo, that's awesome though. I mean, it very much looks like a Switch. I am a little disappointed. Screen size is okay. Yes, I've seen a little bit about this. Yeah, there is some backwards compatibility. I have an article about this as well. And then, yeah, they're doing an actual direct on the 2nd of April. And then a bunch of experiences where you can go around and play the Switch too, which whatever. Yeah, okay, so let's get into this a little bit. Yeah, it's not very different, which is, I don't expect too much. I was gonna say this there's a USB-C on the top. That's really cool. So you have one on the top and the bottom depending on how you're playing or whatever. You can kind of plug it in. Very cool. That's an actual little upgrade. That definitely helps out. This kickstand seems kind of I don't know. I was hoping for a little more on that, but it is what it is. Where's the I was gonna say. And then this kickstand is very much like the OLED kickstand, where it bends a lot more and you get a lot of travel in it and stuff. I don't know, maybe the old ones did too. I can't remember. No. The old ones had just the little pop out. Then the OLED ones got the full pop out. We'll definitely talk about this as well. So there is a lot of speculation that these controllers are also going to double as like almost like a mouse would, like a computer mouse. And so I will point to, there is like a little sensor in here that seems like it would be like the same as like your mousing sensor. And then it has these little pads on the ends, which definitely make it seem like that is going to be the case. Let me get a little bit. I was hoping I could get in here without being Yeah, so that like sensor here is kind of what people were thinking. I do really like these the colors and everything too, the minimal color and everything. I kind of like it. This whole thing too with the skating around kind of leads a lot to the mousing, you know. Yeah, it's definitely not very different in general, which is a little bit sad, but we haven't got any hardware information or anything like that. I'm sure a lot of that stuff will come in April, but overall I do I do really like it. I like the minimal with dark with a little bit of color and stuff. I do like that. They are supposed to be snapping on with some kind of like magnets that you can turn on and off, I believe. Sad, did you want it to play Blu-rays? Wait, what? Sad? Oh, I was just sad that it's so similar, I think. Maybe that's what I was saying. I don't know. No, but I like it in general. I just want to see hardware information now. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Cyclo. Also, what's going on, Ron? Play Blu-rays. No, I really like the color style and everything. And then it's like I said, it's supposed to be, from what I understood, like the controllers are supposed to use like magnets. That was kind of like a lot of what the beginning or like the early rumors and stuff were, is that they will connect with magnets, and then you'll just be able to turn the magnets off and pull them off and stuff. Make it a lot easier to put on and take off pretty easily. Oh, this was the other part. I am very here's the only other thing, and this is actually sad. The bezels on this are actually kind of crazy. Hopefully this is like something that they'll be able to that is not final. These bezels are worse than like the OLED one, which is crazy. The OLED Switch bezels are much smaller, so hopefully that is not final. But yeah, overall I like it. You know, I think it's fine. I think it's a worthy successor so far. Again, hardware will kind of explain how much more this is actually gonna be, how much better it'll actually be. You know, because it could be something that might not even be worth updating to or upgrading to, at least maybe for a little bit. But we will see. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, Ron, how are you doing, man? Did you see the Switch 2 and everything now, man? They are officially showing it off. And so yeah, let's get into these articles about the Switch 2. And this one's by Maddie Myers. Is the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con really a mouse? They definitely make kind of playing that like it's going to be. Oh yeah, the back I wanted to see too, and the back looks like it's still very flat, which is a little sad too, because a lot of the handhelds and stuff have a little bit more grip on the bottom part, which just helps it fit into the hand a little bit better. But I mean, it is a Switch. Nintendo has finally revealed Switch 2, a successor to its widely popular Switch. The new console has a few significant changes, including a mysterious square-shaped button and a second USB port. It's bigger. It's almost entirely black, very Microsoft-y of Nintendo to do that, by the way. But the weirdest part of the reveal video, in my opinion, is the implication that the Joy-Cons can be used as a mouse, which, again, was pretty heavily rumored. What happened to your finger? I split my nail the other day. And it got split down pretty far on the one side, and it was bleeding pretty profusely. So just trying to keep it from becoming more of an issue. This was already rumored, and I hadn't seen And if I hadn't seen those rumors, then I might not have understood what I was looking at during the portion of the teaser that depicts the Joy-Cons sliding around on a hard surface like a cute little mouse. Because of those rumors, though, I'm now convinced that this is the thing. And the Switch 2 will feature this. Will have this feature. Yeah. So again, I think this is like it was super heavily rumored, yeah, and so then kind of having them sliding around and stuff is looks like it's 100% gonna be used as some kind of mouse thing. So I'm not going to go too much more into this. I don't think there's probably not much more to go into, but yeah, it's funny because I was talking about it in the Discord a little bit. There was another, I mean, there's other handhelds that did it, but there was one specifically. I still can't remember what the fuck it was called. The Lenovo Legion Go did something similar where you could pull the sides off, and one of them you could dock into a little thing and use it as a mouse, and it was bad. I just remember people saying that it didn't work very well, and it was just kind of clunkily put together and stuff, and it just wasn't very good in general. So you know, I was even saying like the Switch just needs to beat that as far as implementation of this and stuff, and I think they'll be fine. Keep it clean. Avoid getting it wet if you can. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to as much as I can, right? Switch looking good, man. I agree. I think I like the look of it a lot. The dark with the splashes of color, I think I'm digging a lot. But yeah, I think it's very, very nice. So this one is talking about some of the backwards compatibility. It's by Nicole Carpenter. Nintendo Switch 2 may not support certain Switch games. The good news is that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be play both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games according to the statement on Nintendo's website. The bad news is that certain Nintendo Switch games may not be totally compatible or supported at all with the Nintendo Switch 2. There is a kind of a thing about this, so we'll go over it. I don't think it'll be any games that most of us are going to be interacting with, but I figure I'll go over it anyway. Nintendo has said details will be shared on that in the future, so there's no confirmation of exactly what that means. Issues with removable parts, it always annoys me. I'm just old or too forward thinking. What annoys you about it? The whole point of the Switch is to be able to kind of be able to take it apart and use it in different ways. I mean, that's the whole point. You can read this as Nintendo hedging its language while still expecting most games to work perfectly fine with the Switch 2, but there's speculation and now evidence from the reveal trailer that Nintendo has removed the IR motion cameras from its Joy-Cons, which means the certain software that uses that functionality would be supported by the Switch 2. The IR camera on the Switch Joy-Cons is rounded black rectangles on the bottom of the right Joy-Con. Games like 1-2 Switch and Ring Fit Adventure use it pretty extensively. The Switch 2 Joy-Cons are noticeably missing this functionality on the Joy-Cons themselves, but Nintendo has added a new sensor, seemingly an optical sensor, which is similar to what a computer mouse uses. Both the left and right controllers appear to have the sensor. So, it seems like a lot of like the kind of like first party, almost even gimmicky kind of Switch games. Although Ring Fit, I feel like I've heard good things about. I mean, it's not my kind of game, but I get it. Could potentially be lose some functionality on Switch 2, but I mean, you might still have your Switch 1. I don't know. Many things without don't you prefer something that is able to do many things without taking it apart? Yeah, but that's kind of it's kind of a dream, man, you know? I don't know if that's a realistic thing. Yeah, I don't know. I like how the Switch 2 seems like it's going to I think the Switch 2 is going to implement how it comes apart in better ways. Like I said, I think the magnet functionality is gonna be amazing. The stream froze, but I could still hear you, so I thought you were the best ventriloquist for a bit. Yeah, man. I'm just so good at it. I couldn't even pretend to try. It is a realistic thing. Do you think so? Is there something else that's similar to it? That's like that? That's a full proof of concept or anything like that? Future technology should strive for. Yeah, they could definitely strive for it without it being something that's realistic right now. Oh, so yeah, very cool. Again, this is a lot of Switch information kind of came out today, and there's a lot that is being speculated on and things like that. Like I said, there's no hardware information, there's no release date, there's no price. There's a lot of things that are still missing. Again, we'll probably get a lot of that during April when they do their event, which will be very cool. I'm pretty excited because I'd like to see what their hardware is going to be, especially with the way that they've kind of been. I don't know. At least how the rumors have been is, that it's going to be a bigger upgrade, and I'm be excited to see. It's more of a gimmick, and also you can sell more stuff. I think sell more stuff is true. Gimmick, I don't know. I feel like if I didn't use it in multiple ways, the Switch that is, I would agree with the gimmick thing, but I use it in so many different ways. I mean, throwing it on the dock, or I pull it off and just play it in handheld mode, or I can even remove the Joy-Cons to put it into my bigger handheld case. And then, I mean, even being able to use the Joy-Cons just as like smaller controllers for multiple people, so you always have two controllers and stuff. I feel like it works. And you only have to buy as much stuff as you want, man. If you just have less friends, you need less things. I mean, listen, Nintendo's a very wealthy company, it's not like they're it's not like that's a bad thing. It just is what it is. And yeah, part of that is there's definitely selling some things, so. But yeah, so if you guys have any thoughts about the Switch outside of Ron's conspiracy theories about how it's bad, yeah, let me know. I would love to hear about it. Like I said, I really enjoy the overall design. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I'd be interested to see more. I still think there's some things they could be done with it. I felt like the grips on the back of those controllers could have been better. Conspiracy theories, bro. I mean, you're saying a lot of things. Yeah, like I said, if they can get to a point, if there was some kind of proof that they could do something similar to the Switch, or whatever, without being removable parts, I'd love to see it. I just feel like it's not the thing. And also, the Switch is kind of geared towards. I don't want to say that it's geared towards young people, because I don't think that's completely true, but like there is some of that as well, families and things like that. So being able to share things like that. Perhaps I just read corporation psychology better. Oh my god, you are a big brain. All right, let's get into some other stuff. It's going to be not Switch related. Again, if you guys have any Switch thoughts or anything and you want to talk about it, I am more than open to hearing it. Let's go ahead and jump into this one, which is by Richard Lawler. Anyone here ever buy new Joy-Cons? I only bought one extra set, because I've had times where I've needed additionals just for other people. That is it. I've never bought them because I've needed. Oh, Emily had to though. Emily had to buy another set only because hers started stick drifting. Okay, yeah. So apparently Elon Musk is getting sued by the feds over the way that he bought Twitter. And were they less than a full console? You bet your ass they were, Cyclo. I like where you're going with this. Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind the I don't mind them having the different pieces and stuff. I'm okay with that, as long as they pretty much work. I will be interested too. I hope I'm hoping they're moving away from their traditional sticks, and then they move into the Hall effect sticks as well. It would help them with a lot of their stick drift issues. It would be more expensive, but I think it would be worth it. Wouldn't be that much more expensive. Do the controllers feel a bit cheap and plastic? I don't think so. I think the plastic feels like it's I always felt like their plastic feels like good plastic. There's definitely cheap plastic. I feel like theirs is pretty decent. Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter has resulted in a federal lawsuit by the Securities and Exchange Commission, alleging that he broke securities law with a late disclosure and saved $150 million in the process. Before Musk agreed to buy Twitter for the $44 billion, before he tried to back out of that deal, before he was forced to go through with it, and before he changed its name to X, he started by acquiring a substantial stake in the company, but didn't reveal that fact until weeks later. The only problem, as the SEC pointed out then, is that by the time he disclosed the stake, it was outside the agency's required 10-day window. They claimed that he should have filed his paperwork by March 24th, 2022, instead of when he actually did, on April 4th, and then again on April 5th. During that period, they say he purchased more than 500 million in shares of the company. That's good then. The Wii remotes were so sturdy, Nokia grade. Yeah, I feel like I feel like the Joy-Cons are actually a step up from the Wii remotes. Wii remotes, they always had that little bit of like, unfortunately, I feel like it's maybe even just a thing with like glossy plastic and stuff. Some of that matte plastic can feel a little nicer, at least to me. So I feel like they feel even almost slightly better. However, with only a few days left before the Trump administration takes over and installs new head of SEC, along with Elon Musk reportedly snagging an office in the White House complex, it's unclear how far the lawsuit will go. The SEC claims Musk cost investors at least $150 million due to the late disclosure, and that he harmed any investors who sold stock between March 25th, 2020 and April 1st, 2022. Sorry, 2022 on both of those. Its lawsuit is seeking the money Elon made as a result of holding off on the disclosure, as well as a civil penalty and punishment. Yeah. As the article states, probably nothing gonna happen. So, cool. I don't know. I feel like there's... What the fuck am I gonna say about this? It's like, you know... Nothing's gonna result out of this, and that's shitty, but it just is what it is. Did you guys see the stuff with Elon though, and his Path of Exile stuff? A big corporate dystopia. Too late. So apparently Elon. So Path of Exile 2, I believe it's Path of Exile 2. I believe that game just came out, or came out in early access. And so he wants everybody to think that he's the shit and everything. So he gets on and he's like live streaming from, I think, Twitter or something. and he's showing off his character and everything, and they're showing that it's like one of the top like couple hundred players in all of the game. But people started pointing out that a lot of the things that he was doing were like people who have not even really played the game, or even like the tutorial or the intro of the game or anything, that he's doing a lot of those kind of habits. So it's essentially come out that he definitely had someone cook an account for him, like really cook this account, and then he just took it essentially, and then played it off like it was his, so that he could get some, I don't know, brownie points from somebody. Like, I don't know, it was this weird thing like I didn't understand. But he essentially paid somebody to do this, and then he was like, yeah, you know what, guys, it's actually me. I remember one of the things was someone, that character was on playing, and Elon was in a Twitter space, which is like a Discord call essentially, except there's like stages, and like people will have like the stage or whatever. So he's in this call, and this character's online at the same time. People are like, oh man, this guy's one of the best multitaskers ever. Time says because he's busy. No, he says it's him. Even people pointed out that it wasn't him, and he's essentially just retaliated in other childish ways. What's happening, Gaster? How you doing, buddy?
He's a coffee wizard. He's extracting magic from those beans. Look at this, dude. Stop.
But yeah, it would be a lot smarter if he did. I think a lot of people were like, just say that you're just busy, man, and you had somebody helping you grind through the game. Like, that's fine. And yeah, apparently he has done some really stupid retaliation things. So growing up insecure shouldn't do when they become powerful and successful. Yeah, well, listen, there's only so much you can do, man. For the rest of us, we're just whatever. Because he's too busy is what he'll say. What he'll say when. I don't think he's ever going to address it, man. I again, that's what he should say. Castlevania game today, so pretty good. Hey, good. Congratulations, man. Want mom for Elon. Yeah, right. All hypothetical comments, man. I get it. I don't even think we have to be hypothetical. I think I think we've already seen what he's essentially said, right? Like I said, he won for the one person who called him out. He revoked their blue check mark. Wish I could stay longer. Gotta go. Hey, thanks so much for coming and hanging out, Ron, man. Love you, man, and have a great day. Yeah, so we don't even have to be hypothetical. We know what the fuck he's doing. Again, everybody who's criticized him for this has come out and specifically said, like, just say that you were busy, man. So you're right, man. That's what he should say. He just won't. He'll just keep pretending it's like it's him, man. Oh yeah, that character also got killed, and it's like a permadeath thing too. It wasn't him who got it killed, but it did die. That character did die. All right, let's keep on moving. Oh my god. Well, I thought I was gonna be able to get into this one. Let me see. Let's see if I can find the. Is this the one from the other day? Yeah, I found a similar article about this from a different source, unfortunately IGN, because I know I don't have to pay for their stuff, or, you know, disable my ad blocker, which is just part of my browser, which is weird. So this is by Wesley and Poole. New Sony patent could use AI and a camera pointed at your fingers to work out what buttons you'll press next. A new patent filed by Sony has detailed how the company may plan to cut down on latency in future hardware by using AI models aided by additional sensors. Sony introduced its first official upscaler, PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, with the PlayStation 5 Pro. While the upscaler can upscale smaller resolutions to 4K, newer graphics technology such as frame generation can come at the cost of additional latency. This means that while you are getting additional frames, your games may not feel quite as responsive as a result. Head off, unfortunately. Hey, of course, Lamberto, have a great rest of your night, man, and get some sleep, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. GPU manufacturer AMD and Nvidia have sought to resolve this through Radeon anti-lag and Nvidia Reflex, respectively. And now it appears Sony may develop a solution of its own. So, great. First spotted by Tech for Gamers, the Sony patent whatever titled Timed Input / Action Release is designed to tackle and streamline the timed release of user commands via predicting what buttons you're going to press next. So yeah, they're just gonna have a robot watch you, but also just guess what you're gonna do, which is, you know, totally never gonna backfire. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like I get what their point is, but like, how accurate could something like this be? I legitimately I don't know, because it seems like it couldn't be that accurate. Like, what if you if it predicts something that it thinks you're gonna do but you don't? Like, what does that do though? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It seems very weird. So this mashes square for you. It depends on what it is, man. So you don't gotta miss your show. Yeah, I mean, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's to me, it seems stupid though. Like, I mean, listen. If it was just mashing square, like, man, it would be so good at it. But if it's anything else, like, God, like, I don't know. If you're in a combo of something or whatever, like, God, it could be terrible. The patent here shows that execute game, receive sensor input, determine user command, run user command and game state data through machine learning model and or rules-based software algorithm, control computer game in advance of user completing command and or delay command execution subsequent to command completion. The fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder how things like these work, how they use AI to like predict what you're gonna do. Like, I wonder what they actually feel like when you use them. Random in Monster Hunter. It would generate the average rushing long source player. Did you see there was a bunch of games that had announced AI players recently? During CES, there was a bunch of games that were showing off like that you could have a AI teammate or whatever. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like they're like, it's gonna be like an NPC computer player that's taking over that spot, but then they're like, but it's AI as well. I don't know how much of AI it actually is, but I don't know. I guess it's something. If you don't have somebody to play with you at that time, you know, or that game with you, you know, maybe your friends aren't into that game or whatever. I don't know. I guess I can see it. yeah, like I said, I just feel like it's weird. Humans are so, maybe I'm just being naive. I feel like humans are kind of unpredictable. I mean, we're definitely somewhat predictable, but I feel like unpredictable sometimes in the way that we play games. Like I guess like there's only a certain amount of things you could do in a game, but like again, if it predicts something, if it thinks you're going to do this and you do this instead, how does it reconcile those things? I wonder. I don't know. I was gonna say hopefully we don't ever get to know, but there's 100% chance that we're gonna find out at some point. All right, let's keep on rolling. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot. I did sprinkle in a couple of trailers in here too. And this first one, outside of the Switch stuff, of course, is an official trailer for Daredevil Born Again. So this is the new Daredevil show that's going to be coming out now that Disney/Marvel owns Daredevil, which is pretty I was gonna say kind of exciting, but it also worries me that the Daredevil show on, what was it, Netflix, was actually pretty good. I don't think I ever finished I don't think I ever watched the last season, but the seasons I did watch were pretty good, and I heard that the Punisher show was really good. So I've been very excited to see what Disney is going to be doing with this, and so yeah, I guess let's wait no longer and check this out.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Mind putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Oh, all right. Okay. I see what you're doing. Damn. Okay. So they are. Okay. So they're definitely. I didn't realize how much they were gonna pick up from the Netflix series. Like they had all the same characters and everything too. Like the side characters. Yeah, I did not expect that. I knew Vincent D'Onofrio was gonna be back. I knew John Bernthal was gonna be coming back too. But outside of that, that's pretty crazy. So very cool. It does look very brutal. Some of those bone breaks and stuff are pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I am very excited to see what they end up doing with it overall. I was trying to see who's that other guy. There's the new bad guy. It's gonna be hard to find in here. Oh, yeah, this guy. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know this guy. I saw some articles that were talking about him. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty menacing though. Yeah, so very cool. I'm excited to see what they end up doing in March. That's pretty quick. So yeah, I think it looks very, very promising. I feel like I need to actually catch up on some of that stuff. So yeah, it looks great. I will say, man, so She-Hulk, y'all may have not seen She-Hulk. I watched it because I was like, yeah, why not? It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. But Daredevil was in She-Hulk, and it was Charlie Cox. And that character was fucking weird. So hopefully that's not an indication. I mean, this seems much more serious. He was not serious. Like, he was goofy as fuck and stuff in that show. This seems much more serious or whatever. So hopefully this is a better indication of what the character's actually going to be. But it was fucking really weird. It's a new show. Yeah, it's a new show. Well, I guess it's a new season, right? Technically. Punisher show was good. I never got to see much of Punisher. I watched a couple episodes. Yeah, continuing. It is very cool though. I'm glad they're continuing. Murdoch is Charlie Cox. You mean Charlie Cox is Matt Murdoch? Yeah, can't ever be replaced. Yeah, he's a good one. He's better than Ben Affleck was. So I don't think it's not too hard to be better than that though. Man, I could not give a shit less about those films back, or that film when it came out. And then they did the Elektra film and stuff too, and couldn't care about that either. So yeah, this looks great though. I'm very pleased. I'll have to catch up with Ron later about it. He was asking. I'm definitely pleased with it so far. We'll see. We'll see when it all comes out. All right. Oh, so this next one I want to go over is talking about the Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League game, and it is a 100% spoiler for the end of the game. So if this is a game that you're very worried about, I will just kind of warn you, it is going to 100% spoil the game. The game is ending. I believe the last update came out recently, or it's coming out very, very soon. I believe something like that. And they're no longer doing updates for the game. So again, if it is something you wanted to see, I guess I can't imagine there's many people, but if you wanted to, just a heads up. All right, let's get into this next one. This is by Michael McWhirter. The Suicide Squad game undoes its superhero deaths in the cheapest way. It's a fitting finale to a game that was bad from the beginning. The final piece of content for Rocksteady Studios' Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League landed this week, and it's effectively and unceremoniously undoes the dramatic deaths of two more of its Justice Leaguers. In episode 8 of Kill the Justice League, Task Force X successfully kills the last remaining Brainiac. Then, look up to the sky. It's a spoiler. Superman and Batman show up, totally alive and unseemingly unharmed. The finale of Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, as narrated by Harley Quinn, explains that Superman and Batman were apparently trapped inside Brainiac's lair the whole time. Now that the surviving Justice League is freed from Brainiac's control, they atone, freeing Metropolis citizens from their alien oppressors and visiting various alternate realities affected by other Brainiacs to set them right. As for Task Force X, they've hacked the bomb out of their heads and have pieced out to an Elseworld to live their best lives, free from Amanda Waller's control. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, had players kill DC's most famous superheroes over the course of the 2024 game, much to the dismay of Batman fans who weren't pleased that actor Kevin Conroy's final video game role as the Cape Crusader saw him disposed in such an ignoramus way. But the ending cutscene of Kill the Justice League's final story episode explains that the Batman and Superman that were previously killed by Task Force X were clones created by Brainiac. Freed from their purple crystal prison, Bats and Supes are apparently free to rejoin the canon of Rocksteady's Arkhamverse, almost as if nothing had ever happened. Yeah, so like I said, it was funny when I came across this, because I don't give a shit about this game, but I did see a lot of that stuff about how they killed Batman and everything, and people were not happy about it. But God, for a game to be that bad, and then to know that they're coming to an end, they're like, well, we got to wrap it up somehow. Well, let's just do the stupidest fucking thing we can. Sure, why not? I listen, you got to wrap it up somehow, and when you got like a week to write it, you're like, well, fuck, I gotta put something together. But yeah, so I just thought I wanted to go over this just because it's a nice little end cap on the on this game that was just absolutely atrocious. I got a lot of feedback from people who played it, just saying that it was boring and not very fun. The story was just not that good, and yeah, when it sold poorly and everything, it just, yeah, it was really a problem. Man. So yeah, I definitely not sad to see it go. All right, we'll move away from that one. Like I said, there was some pretty heavy spoiler. I mean, the whole thing was a spoiler. It was essentially the entire game was spoiled at that point. Blackgate on modern systems instead of making a bad game. I don't even know. Oh, Origins? Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't know if I've ever played Origins. I don't know what Blackgate is either. Yeah, they were trying something. I get it. I don't even mind them trying something, but the amount of times that they had to go back and rework and delay that game, it was just doomed from the beginning. And then it was just bad afterwards. It was crazy. All right, so let's go into this next one. This one's by Wesley and Poole. Steam shooter Fortune's Run on hold because the developer is going to prison. Shit. Damn, guys. We're not going to be able to put this one out. Developer is going to prison. What? I know, right? See, what a good headline this one was. Because it got me. It got plenty. I was feeling it. Let's dive a little deeper. The developer of well-received Steam early access first-person shooter Fortune's Run has ceased work on the game after receiving a 3-year prison sentence. In a shocking announcement on the Fortune Run Steam page, sole developer Dizzy explained why the development is imploding. First of all, I have some stuff going on I need to make public, as it's going to interrupt development, Dizzy said. I've been sentenced to prison for the next 3 years. It's a long story, but I've lived a very different life before I was a game developer, and I wasn't living very well. My case is about 5 years old now, and I have been going through the legal process the whole time I've been working on this. I have finally been found guilty and sentenced, and I'm going away next month. It's a shame, but it's the consequences of my actions. I was a very violent person and I hurt a lot of people in my life. Unfortunately, the sentence isn't going to help with that at all, but I guess we all know that. So the game isn't totally dead, and unfortunately, due to even further bad things happening, it's unclear what will happen. I wonder what he did. Yeah, I don't know. But 3 years in prison is kind of crazy. Dizzy refused to reveal the exact nature of the sentence or the charge, but insisted she did not commit a sex crime. What I did was wrong, and that's all you need to know. Okay. Yeah, so if you like Fortune's Run, I mean, listen, developers going behind bars for a few years. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, listen, I get it. From the standpoint of a lot of people kind of get put into positions where they have to make decisions, and sometimes those decisions are bad. I don't know the circumstances, obviously. Maybe there was better options, but if you're put into a position where you kind of have to act or whatever, it's sad to be in that, but it seems like they are at least taking accountability for their actions at this point. I mean, obviously, they're having to do all this and they made it public, at least somewhat so. It seems like they're at least somewhat taking responsibility, but yeah, I don't know. Their official announcement is interesting. Did you look up an official announcement? Yeah, it seems very weird. I guess I could look it up, right? Ooh, yeah, there you go. I was just gonna look this up. Okay, let me read this. Yeah, I'll bring this up here real quick. Extremely sad, depressing news, Act 3. Hi everyone, I'm Dizzy, as of recently the sole developer of this game. First of all, I have some stuff going on I need to make public, as it's going to interrupt development. I've been sentenced to prison for the next 3 years. It's a long story, but I've lived a different life before. I was a game developer and I wasn't living very well. My case is about 5 years old and I've been going through the legal process the whole time. I've been found guilty. I was a very violent person, whatever. Okay, so the game isn't totally dead, but unfortunately, due to the events, the even further bad things happening, is unclear what will happen. The other developer has left the project. Once she recovered, she decided that she was no longer interested in game development. She was in charge of QA and a few level segments. It has been very difficult to do alone, but I actually managed by basically not sleeping to complete all the work in time so that it could be released before I'm sent away. Since we decided to part ways, the development will be completely interrupted until I'm released. I know many of you will be upset and disappointed, but please understand that there are absolutely nothing I can do. These wheels were in motion long before I started making this game, and it's just been slowly unraveling in my face the whole time. I want to underline that I am no longer in financial dire straits since our game actually sold okay. So I should be able to afford rent once I get out. So there's a chance that if you wait a few years, I'll be back. I'll be able to cap off the release. Oh no. In fact, there's not very much content left to work on. I've been making stubs and prototypes of the missing levels in my spare time. I'm extremely passionate about this stuff and I'm never going to stop making games. I'd like to finish this one, but I don't know what will happen. I'm going to do my best because I love this game and I want to finish it. Seriously, I just want to finish it. Finish it already, Dizzy. Oh my God. Looks promising from the Steam page. Ooh, we'll take a look too. Big thanks to the Discord community, to the people on Patreon, and finally to all the people here who gave us their money to put us out of the darkness and into, frankly, the best job anyone could ever have: to tell awesome stories, write crazy code, draw beautiful things, and record sweet music all day from the moment I wake up until I fall asleep. You guys are the best, and you don't know how much of an impact you guys made in my life. I just wanted a chance to do something I was good at. Well, I did that. I did some of it at least, and I hope you all enjoy it. Let's do it again sometime. Oh yeah, what about the update, huh? I'm going to put that in the next post, but here it feels weird because see you in the next thread. My case dates from before I met the other dev. She is not related to it in any way. Like I said, the other dev was recovering from a botched surgery. If you want to accuse me of something, accuse me of stressing her out with my legal problem and my crazy work schedule. I do not have a sex crime. I'm not going into specifics of the charge and such, or tell you the story. What I did was wrong, and that's all you need to know. All right. The other dev was recovering for surgery. Yeah, botched surgery apparently too. And it sounded like even when she said like, once she recovered, she decided that she was no longer interested. That's crazy. Okay, so let me look up this Fortune's Run. Fortune's. Damn, I wonder if this game's gonna get more more going on with it now because of this. So this is, I'm just gonna let this kind of play here, just so we can kind of get a look at it. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's crazy that the other person was like, yeah, you know what, never mind, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look bad. It looks like a very standard first person shooter kind of thing. You know, it doesn't look anything crazy. Kind of gives me Duke Nukem vibes, at least from like the style, but not necessarily, probably not necessarily the story. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, like I said, I saw this and I wanted to make sure we talked about it a little bit. I'm, you know, obviously it is what it is about the details. I guess I'm not that I'm interested, but I'm also like, if she wants to kind of have that privacy, that's fine. I mean, that's not the biggest deal. But yeah, crazy, especially for a game that actually was doing well too. So dang. All right, let's keep on moving. We have quite a bit today. I didn't even completely realize. Very strange story. Yeah, but I mean, listen, people who make games are, you know, just like everybody else. They can commit crimes. All right, let's go up for this next one. This is the official trailer for the Until Dawn movie. Okay, so I didn't know that I really care about this, and I don't know if I actually care about this. I figured we'd just watch it, and then we could also talk some shit about it if it looks bad, or praise it if it looks good. I didn't actually watch any of it. The only things I've seen about this over the last couple of days were that it's not going to be about the game, because they're changing all of that, and that the mechanic in the movie is not the same as in the game. And I can go over that a little bit after the trailer, but yeah, I figure let's take a look at this trailer, see what it looks like, and we'll convene at the end.
I'm looking for my sister. Does she look familiar to you?
She's gone missing.
I didn't say that. Do a lot of people go missing around here?
Up the road, that's why people get into trouble.
Those are the first people here in years.
Looks like it too.
Weird.
That's my sister's signature. Oh, shit.
Guys, check it out.
What happened to these people?
Where's my car?
Where's Megan?
What the fuck just happened? We all got fucking murdered. And now we're here again.
So the night is just gonna repeat itself.
I don't remember that happening last time.
Holy shit. Every night, something new is trying to kill us.
What is that?
How many more deaths do you have in you?
Nobody's made it past 13 nights.
If we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn.
He said the name.
What is that?
He's getting
I'm just gonna grab it. Okay. Don't move.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, what? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
What?
It's still in my face!
Oh my god. All right, so our slasher fix back a little bit, I think, right? at least a little bit. Here's what I'd say. I mean, it doesn't actually look that bad. It looks fine, but it doesn't. I mean, it's weird that it doesn't look like anything like the movie. Again, they're using completely different characters or whatever. But yeah, so they're using this idea of like you do like a run, and then the night resets back, and then you know something new is kind of going on. The way the director was kind of explaining it, at least I think it was the director, maybe it was one of the writers, they were essentially saying like, you as the player make choices in the game that were getting people killed. This is kind of that idea, kind of personified into a movie, is, you know, they're making these choices, like, you know, of the different ways they would die and things like that, and you can kind of show that without them actually dying all the way through, you know, which is pretty crazy. I think it's not a bad idea, and it doesn't look bad. I think it looks fine. But yeah, it's just weird. It's very weird. Yeah, like not like the game at all. That they've kind of decided to be like, let's make it not like the game at all. So I don't know. It looks fine though. To be honest, it looks better than I expected. So, so yeah, if you are excited, this movie's coming out at some point. I thought they had a date on it, but apparently they do not. So. Standard horror film, and it might be decent. Yeah, listen, sometimes with horror films, you don't have to. I don't even mind if they're like just like pretty good, as long as they're pretty good, you know. Like not everybody's gonna be like Hereditary and stuff. Like there's like always gonna be like those couple of movies that like elevate the genre and stuff. Not everybody can be that, essentially. So I get it. Dope. Let's get into this next one, which is actually really cool. I don't even know what this is. I think this is just like a movie. Maybe it's a show. But there is a Witcher Sirens of the Deep piece of media that is coming out. And it is like an animated film, essentially. Animated is kind of weird, like a drawn cartoon. I don't know. How does one say that, right? But Doug Cockle is coming back. Mr. Cockle is on his way, right here. I peeped to this for a couple of seconds just to see if it looked interesting, and I'll tell you what, guys, it looks interesting. Mr. Cockle is back at it as Geralt, and yeah, let's take a look.
Humans believe in destiny. I need coin, peace, and quiet.
What did I miss?
5 attacks on divers in the last few months and no one's held to account.
We have a monster problem off our shore, and a monster hunter in our midst.
Witcher, your services are required.
Why are you following us?
We're on the verge of war. I want to help.
It takes bravery to stand against a crowd.
I could sense there was something between you two. We only came to this town to avoid running into you-know-who again. You need someone like Essie.
I found it wise not to trust others.
We've had peace for too many tides to have it end now.
If one sea creature is in danger...
What did you do?
We all are.
I worry the humans aren't looking for truth.
I'm trying to stop a war. Why is it you seem to be pushing for one?
I don't know about these mer people, though.
What the?
Essie! People think I've gone soft on killing monsters. I'll prove them wrong.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I mean, listen. I think it looks, you know, about as what I can expect from it. About the animation kind of looks cheap. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel like it's one of those things. unless they put like tons of time and resources into it, which they probably just won't because it's expensive. That's what we're gonna get. And listen, I think it could be a fun show without it being anything, you know, super crazy. And I'll definitely say, you know, listen, it's always nice to have Doug Cockle back, you know. I love it. I love a Doug Cockle. I definitely am with you though. The animation is it's borderline just not great. So be amazing. I hope it's amazing. I'm just, the mer people thing is kind of a little weird and a little too much for me. But I'd be willing to forgive it if the rest of the show, movie, or whatever this is good. Too much of the Lord of the Rings animated film. What was the Lord of the Rings one? I don't know what that one was. Yeah, it's you know, it's got a very basic you know, kind of drawing. It doesn't have quite as much detail and depth as some of the other ones that are like it. But yeah, listen, I'm just happy to see, like I said, my man Doug. No polish? Damn, bro. What if I was like, damn, what if man's over here trying to say no polish? And I was like, damn, bro. the writer was Polish. Yeah, it definitely has that, like, you're right. The polish is not quite there. And it does look a little rushed. I agree. But like I said, I could be okay with it as long as the story kind of works out and is pretty decent. I think it could be forgiven, you know. We shall see. I also thought that it was crazy. His voice kind of had some different tones to it later in the trailer that didn't sound quite as much like Geralt as I felt. But you know, again, they're just pulling some lines and stuff here and there from the show. It is what it is. He's like yelling or something, yeah, and it kind of was breaking like how he normally sounds. So 3 rendering releases. I would say that they're probably not going to do much more with it right from this point here. I don't think that they're going to do anything. Yeah, it's coming out on the 11th, February 11th. So like less than a month. I don't think they're going to fix anything. So I think this is what we're getting. Yeah, right? I'm glad it wasn't just me who noticed it. I was like kind of noticing. I was like, maybe, I don't know. I never finished Witcher 3. Maybe that's what he sounds like later on. I don't know. But then I was like, I don't know. There's something good about that calm, kind of just gravelly Geralt, you know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on from this one, and we're gonna talk about something that is very sad and very, very surprising, but also kind of not a little bit at the same time. Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive director David Lynch dies at age 78. Again, it's surprising, but also he had a lot of problems from like smoking and stuff. Like he had emphysema and everything. What? How am I just finding this out now? I said something. Oh, you're probably lurking at the point. I think I yelled out earlier, and then you didn't respond, and I was like, oh, you're probably lurking. Yeah, I was gonna tell you about David Lynch. Yeah, this is so sad, but like I said, he had a lot of problems from smoking, and he had like emphysema and stuff. It is very, very sorry. I was getting a drink. No, don't worry about it. So I'll go over this article a little bit because it has like some comments from like his family and stuff. David Lynch, the legendary director behind Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive, has died at the age of 78. His family announced the news on Facebook. It is with deep regret that we, his family, announce the passing of the man and the artist David Lynch. We would appreciate some privacy at this time. There's a big hole in the world now that he's no longer with us. But as he would say, keep your eyes on the donut and not the hole. It's a beautiful day with golden sunshine and blue skies all the way. And then this kind of talks about in 2024, David Lynch announced an emphysema diagnosis after a lifetime of smoking, warning that he was incapable of directing. So, yeah, it's crazy. Bummer. Yeah, not a surprise. Yeah, it's very much a bummer. Also, I was gonna say he wasn't directing anything at this point, but I think people always kind of were hoping that he was going to be able to do something else, you know. None of the coworkers even knew who he was when I told them. Are they kind of younger coworkers and stuff? Yeah, Twin Peaks is what I kind of know. Eraserhead is very much up there. Dune from 1984 is huge, just for its style and everything. It's very different than the new Dune, or I should say the new Dune is very different than what he did. Yeah, there's a lot of those. He did so many of these films that I bet you people know, or shows and stuff that they know, or people who they watch as directors or movies and stuff were influenced by him. You know, I feel like it's one of those things. People know David Lynch, even if they don't know David Lynch. I feel like. Older and younger. Okay, yeah, it's tough, right? That old Doom film was not very good. Yeah, very not good. Yeah, it was not. It was different, and I think some people still have it as nostalgic to them, you know, which is fine. I think that's okay. I have a lot of nostalgia glasses for lots of things, so Dune in a way David didn't like. Yeah, I was gonna say I could see that too. But yeah, so I feel like very much, you know, again, if people don't know specifically of some of the work that he did, people you've watched and seen, movies, things like that, were all very inspired. I made a little joke, but it is a little bit very true. Like Remedy, the company that did Control and Alan Wake, I mean, a lot of their stuff is very heavily David Lynch inspired. So yeah, it reaches more than people I think know. So yeah, it was very surprising, but yeah, very much not. So very sad. It definitely makes me want to go back and check out some stuff, man. I am very it's kind of one of those things that every time like someone who was influential passes away, it always is like my go-to is like, man, I love going back and watching something that they did or something that they produced or whatever, is kind of like the tribute that I can kind of do. So I will definitely go back and check some stuff out over the next little bit here. So very sad. His influence was wide. It was huge. I'd watch Eraserhead. Never seen it. You've never seen Eraserhead though? It's one of those ones that's like, it's pretty iconic. Never seen Twin Peaks. I've seen bits of Twin Peaks. I don't know too much about it. I know Kyle MacLachlan was in it, right? A very young Kyle MacLachlan too. Yeah, Eraserhead was huge. Mulholland Drive would be worth going back and watching too if you've never seen it. Twin Peaks was good. Yeah, it's one of those shows. It's yeah, again, watch it if you ever get a chance to watch any of Twin Peaks. Like I said, you'll very much feel the amount that Remedy was inspired. To see Saving Private Ryan, I don't blame you. That movie sucks. That's not true. It's not bad. I just don't love Saving Private Ryan that much, and it's a I don't know. I don't like war movies that much either, though. I feel like the right war movie is okay, but like ones that are kind of like closer to reality and stuff, sometimes those ones are not as fun for me. Like I was saying, I watched that Civil War movie a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was really good, but it's a very fictional war, so I felt like that helps at least me enjoy it a little bit. So yeah, so I'm sorry, I don't always want to be the person who has to break these kind of things. Cyclo was the one who broke it for me, so blame him. But yeah, so super sad though. Yeah, and again, I think his influence is gonna be felt for a long time though. So I didn't hear the name Cyclo. Cyclo was the one who reported it in the Discord, and that's where I saw it at least. Of course, right? The guy is on it. He's pretty on it with some of the stuff. It's pretty he's pretty quick. But yeah, that David Lynch one was sad. So let me move away from this a little bit, but we're not going to jump into the next topic yet. I was going to talk about a little Monster Hunter just real quick, just to kind of, bring a little spirits up a little bit. So Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be doing their beta next month, early next month, a second round of betas and stuff, which will be very fun. But I did see that they confirmed another returning monster. I threw that in the Monster Hunter Discord channel if anybody is interested. Does anybody care if I talk about who it is, or does people not want to know? Hard to be on it like Cyclo and me. No, man, Cyclo's way quicker than I am. I try to when I can, but good Christ. Is the beta for Wilds free? Yes it is. So they are bringing back Gravios, brother to Basarius, right? So very, very interesting. I got to see, so IGN got a first look, and they have like a 13-minute video of them fighting him, which is wild. I watched a couple minutes just to see, because I don't know Gravios that well, but he looks like a big Basarius. So A24 is always solid. When did they make a bad film? I don't know. I don't know much of A24's films, so I can't say. I'm gonna be late to it, so go ahead. Yeah, definitely check out the beta though, man. It's definitely worth it. If you have anything that can play it, it's free. But yeah, so yeah, man, Gravios, he coming back. He's looking like he's gonna be a pain in the ass. But he could be a lot more fun. I felt like Basarius kind of got a little bit of the shaft just being in Rise. He was kind of a little bit of he was kind of a pain. I feel like Wilds will be able to kind of bring the justice to those guys. Man, I just fucking hated fighting Basarius. Didn't matter what weapon you had, that motherfucker you bounced all over the place on him. Green Knight, Midsommar, Civil War, The Witch. Okay, so I wanted to see Green Knight, I never saw it. Midsommar I saw, and I thought pretty good, a little disturbing. Civil War I thought was really good. The Witch I thought was fine. I also felt like The Witch was just so slow, but that is also probably as part of Robert Eggers' kind of directing style. I thought it was good. Not it wasn't my favorite. Outside of that, I don't know. There was more than that. Oh yeah, they've had a bunch of films. But yeah, they're definitely good about making good films, but they also invest in early upcoming directors a lot too, which makes them very good. Again, not seeing all of their films, I can't speak for everything, but I would say generally, yeah, they do make pretty good films. Yeah, so the other part of the Monster Hunter thing I was going to say was they specifically said that there was going to be another monster coming soon as part of the open beta test. I didn't see if Gravios was the one that got confirmed for that or not. I guess I could look, right? It should just be on their site. Ooh. Do. No, not this. Do they have the thing about the beta here? Oh, so they haven't put who's the other one. So they're definitely gonna do something else, another monster or something. For the something else in the beta. Oh, well, I guess they're not even saying it's another monster. It could be, they said you'll be able to try out your hand at returning monster from the series, Gypseros, and other new content that will be revealed at a later date, which is fine. So very cool. Just a battery killer. Oh yeah, probably, man. But if you end up getting it, if you participate in the beta, there's a pendant that you'll get in full release and some items that you'll get in full release. You know, it's nothing crazy, but I feel like it's definitely worth going through and doing if you plan on getting the game. So all right, let's get back into some news so we can go ahead and move away from all that stuff. Got two more. The last two tabs are for the same thing, but let's go into this one first. This is by Andrew J. Hawkins. GM banned from selling your driving data for 5 years. Did you guys know that cars sell your driving data? I mean, some will, right? I assume it's by I felt like this would be like by EVs or something, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, OnStar. Okay, hold on. So General Motors and its subsidiary OnStar are banned from selling customer geolocation and driving behavior data for 5 years, the Federal Trade Commission announced on Thursday. The settlement comes after a New York Times investigation found that GM had been collecting micro details about its customers' driving habits, including acceleration, braking, and trip length, and then selling it to insurance companies and third-party data brokers like LexisNexis and Versic. Clueless vehicle owners were then left wondering why their insurance premiums were going up. This is kind of fucked up. Holy shit. I mean, listen, I guess we're just always assuming every fucking company is terrible, right? Jesus Christ. For example, one consumer told a GM customer service representative that when I signed up for this, it was on OnStar. It was so OnStar could track me. They said nothing about reporting it to a third party, nothing. You guys are affecting our bottom line. I pay you. Now you're making me pay more for my insurance company. FTC accused GM of using a misleading enrollment process to get vehicle owners to sign up for its OnStar connected vehicle service and smart driver features. The automaker failed to disclose to customers that it was collecting their data, nor did GM seek out their consent to sell it to third parties. After the Times exposed the practice, GM said it was discontinuing its OnStar smart driver program. Yeah, you probably fucking should. That's crazy. GM monitored and sold people's precise geolocation data and driver behavior information, sometimes as often as every 3 seconds. With this action, the FTC is safeguarding America's privacy and protecting people from unchecked surveillance. The settlement also requires GM to obtain consent from customers before collecting their driver behavior data and allowing them to request and delete their data if they choose. GM said in an unsigned statement that it was committed to customer privacy. Sure. I'm not seeing a free downloadable beta on Steam page. Yes, it won't be there until the beta comes out. The beta comes out next month, man. So it'll be, I think, February 6th and 13th. And they're running for like 4 days. So I think 6th to the 9th and 13th to the 16th. And then you'll be up on those days. We'll update you when that happens. Not surprised, dude. That's so sad though. It's so sad that we have to be not surprised though. I mean, I'm not either, but that's the way that they did this is so scummy. I'm glad the FTC is stepped in and did some shit about it. It's just crazy that it happened like that. Yeah, what a scummy fucking thing to do. But again, glad it got caught, and I'm can't sell it for another 5 years, and then after that 5 years they will have to ask for consent, which is good. And I guess they can also you can ask them to delete all that data, which is good as well. Yeah, selling that to insurance companies, again, fucking so scummy. That's crazy. Yeah, there's like a couple of places you would think like they're not taking my data, and I feel like driving is one of them. But I mean, good lord, they are taking it and using it. All right, let's get into these last articles here. This is by Jason Schreier. Sony cancels 2 more PlayStation projects. Let's get into it. Sony Group Corporation's PlayStation has canceled previously announced games at 2 of its top subsidiaries, the company said Thursday. The games at Oregon-based Bend Studio and Texas-based Bluepoint Games were both live service games, projects designed to draw reoccurring revenue from players. The company spokesperson confirmed the cancellations. In a statement, the spokesperson said the 2 games were canceled following a recent review, and that PlayStation will continue making both online and single-player games. Neither studio will be shuttered. Bend and Bluepoint are highly accomplished teams who are valued members of the PlayStation Studio family, and we are working closely with each studio to determine what are the next projects. So yeah, it's funny that live service games are kind of getting this bad rap. I mean, they're for the most part kind of shitty. I feel like Helldivers was like a good example of like a good live service game, but there's tons of other ones that are not. So it's crazy, but it sounds like yeah, they're not closing the studios, but there's no idea if there's gonna be layoffs or not. So I'm coming over here to Blue Sky real quick, and this is the writer of that article, who's talking about it a little bit, and then it says that PlayStation did not say whether the cancellations will lead to layoffs, but did say the studios will not close. The spokesperson for PlayStation tells Bloomberg the company is working with Bend and Bluepoint to determine their next projects, which is good news, that they're at least not closing. We'll see about the layoffs and everything, but yeah, I don't blame them for getting out of the live service stuff. They probably should. Man, it's crazy that how much. I mean, listen, maybe part of this I should say is how online and connected to everything that we are now, like all the news, everything. that we're hearing about a lot of this stuff more and more, you know, frequently. Maybe it's stuff that happens all the time, like the shuttering or the canceling of these projects. Maybe a couple years ago we wouldn't hear about this stuff, but now we kind of hear about it all the time. Maybe it was common practice, I don't know, but it's crazy how much of this has happened over the last couple of years. Since I've been doing the news on this channel, there has been so much layoffs, closing studios, cancellations, stuff like that. It's just it seems like a lot, but somehow, you know, games as a entertainment is still huge, even with all that being said. So like I said, maybe it's always been a thing, and I'm just becoming privy to it because I have to talk, or I don't have to, but because I talk about it, you know, here and stuff. So I don't know. It's very sad though. But again, it sounds like nobody's going to be losing their jobs, and they're not going to be closing the studios. As of right now, they're not closing or I should say, as of right now, they're not laying off anybody. And yes, they are not closing the studio. So it's at least good news for right now. We'll see how this plays out in the future, but yeah, it's also interesting because, I mean, obviously they're not talking about what games got canceled because they're probably games that were unannounced. So it may have said that and I didn't see it, but yeah, so that is going to go ahead and wrap up our news today. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out during the news section of this stream. I feel like there was a lot of things, good and bad, but you know, a successful news as it were. So appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the other side.
Thank you, Cody.
Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out during that. That was great. I'm glad that we got so much information. Switch 2. I'm still hyped about it. So excited to see more. I know we got some time to wait on that one. We were talking about it a little bit in the Discord too, about timetable. Title thinks that it could be a little while, could be even like potentially holiday 2024 or 2025. Sorry, shit, I'm still not in my mind. Holiday season, which would be like the end of the year. But Cyclo and I were both kind of, I mean, my hope was summer, and Cyclo seems to think that could be the guess as well, just because of the original Switch had like a 3-month delay between announcement and release. So using kind of the past to see potentially some things for the future. We'll see. We just don't know, you know, until probably April. I'm betting we'll probably, like I said, get price, hardware, and release date. That would be my guess. But yeah, I'm excited to especially if that hardware is worth the upgrade. I'll definitely try and upgrade because that backwards compatibility would be good. Although I'll be disappointed if it's not OLED. I feel like that's a step back they shouldn't take. And Nintendo will announce that they're just taking their time. They announced it today. Well, they announced the Switch 2. They just didn't talk about anything else. They showed it off though. What's happening, cat? So yeah, they showed it. It's just you just get to see what it looks like instead of all the hardware information. Like I said, hardware information is going to be the biggest key for me. I mean, price of course too, but I feel like they can't go crazy with the price anyway. They have to know there's only certain amounts of pricing and stuff you can go with, you know. And if it's too crazy expensive, I mean, people just aren't going to do it. Like what they showed off, I like what it looks like too. I like the color scheme and everything. Still looks like a Switch, so feel like they, you know, it looks like it almost, it's funny how much it just kind of looks like a Switch variant, which is fine. Like I said, I feel like the thing that's gonna stand it apart from like an OLED Switch, Switch Mini or Switch Lite or whatever it's called, and the standard Switch is, it's got to be the hardware. So like I said, I'm excited to see what they end up doing. Buddy, you got to stop chewing my cord. Yeah, I'm very excited about it though. Thanks, buddy. All right, we've been going for just about 2 hours. The news took a long time. Need them deets? Yeah, not until fucking April. So I might grab a quick break here, and then maybe we'll. Well, I shouldn't say maybe. Then we'll get into some Dredge. I haven't gotten to play much. Last week we did just a little bit, but I was pretty happy about the progress we made. So we'll keep on working on it today. Yeah, Coraline just being wild. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Big appreciate. Hey, did you? not to call you out, Vash, man. Not to spoil some things. Did you decide if you were gonna do any additional streaming? Yesterday, Vash was playing some Pacific Drive. Here, I should do this. Let me. Oh, there we go. He's playing some Pacific Drive, and he's been really enjoying it. He's been thinking about it a lot, so I was trying to pump him up to do another stream. Maybe like a Friday, Saturday stream, bro. I mean, Saturday wouldn't be bad. Depends on what the weekend looks like. Yeah, you a busy boy out there. You out there getting it, man. Saturday would be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the computer like not all day Saturday, but a lot of Saturday. I'm gonna be working on some The Wolf and the Kid stuff, trying to get everything prepped for Sunday. So I'll be here. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more Grounded over on our Duo channel. So yeah, I'm excited to to get that stuff done, because there's some cool stuff I think that we're getting close on over there. So Ms. Grounded too. Yeah, Grounded is gonna be fun. So we're gonna have a good time with that one, and then we're gonna play it just enough to ditch it in a couple of weeks for Monster Hunter. Too bad. All right, Coraline, buddy. Love you, man. We're gonna do other things, okay? Bro, you just slobbered all over yourself. Gross. Man just slobbered all over himself. Here, I'm gonna put you over here. I know, man. But you got slobber all over you, and I don't want the slobber on me. So you take the slobber and stay over there. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Gross. Sick bastard. Yeah, so let's take a quick 5, and then when we get back, we'll do some Dredge. I'm still pretty early in Dredge. I know a couple people have been wanting to avoid seeing it, which is totally fine. But I am still pretty early, so there shouldn't be any crazy spoilers or anything. For anybody who's not super worried about it. But yeah, let's take a quick couple minutes here, so I can get up and get some coffee and everything. So if you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do, just meet me back here in like 5 minutes for some Dredge. $217-276. Oh my god. Dang. But why must I call you? You can't just make an appointment now? Well, that would be silly because now I'm waiting for you to call me. All right, I'll go make the call then. This game is so weird. Am I just making all the paths for me? Oh my god, look at this person's toes. Jenna would be not happy about this. Look at these toes. Oh man, not good toes. Hold up a second. This guy stole all my money. Fuck you, bitch. You best bring all my huskies back. Oops. Juke him. Oh! He stole my bottle? Oh my god. Where did he go? Oh, he can sleep?
Always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Are you okay?
No! You keep letting this dude get in. How?
Forrest?
Oh god.
The whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Oh
Jesus,
my god.
Forrest?
Sorry.
Oh my god. I think Ponty's Pizza needs to get the F out of
okay.
here. Who
It's been
let
a
this?
high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore.
The hell let Ponty's Pizza in the chat?
I think he's spent.
Good lord.
We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
Craig can deal with that 2-for-1 pizza. Oh my god, get this guy the hell. It's a cool visual though. Oh. God damn. Can I yeah, just have a seat. What the fuck? Maybe it was just you. Didn't you have a double Jerry?
Double Jerry?
Yeah.
I don't remember a double Jerry.
You don't remember double Jerry? I thought we had a double Jerry.
We think we have double everything.
I was so sure we had a double Jerry though. I'm like so sure that we have a double Jerry, bro.
We have this talk like every 2 clips.
I'm like 99.9%. Come on. Oh my god.
Be on our way. Eleanor's waiting.
That's right, guys. I was thinking about drilling her, just not with my drill. All right, I'm done with that. That seems weird. I'll smack her once and left.
Booker, catch!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at your boy is smart AF. But yeah, I don't mind it. I'm like a wood elf. I only eat nuts. Bro, I got some nuts you can eat. Had to hit him with a slobber. Actually, kind of Kind of a dope clip there. Got him. All right, welcome on back, y'all. Man, I was getting some more of this coffee that I made, and I am realizing how much I don't think I like this coffee that I got. Let me grab this real quick. I just don't like it that much, and it's upsetting because I got it because it was during the time where my place didn't have the Yirgacheffe, and I got this one because I was like, it's kind of. Potentially, it's not at all. But yeah, it's a Costa Rican coffee, Aguilera Brothers. Yeah, it's a light roast, and it's fine. It's just I don't super love it. The tasting notes are supposed to be hibiscus, jammy berry, cranberry, and wine, which is a lot of that just seems like it's going to be very like acidic, like wine, cranberry, and berry seem like they're all like acidic notes essentially, with hibiscus being kind of like floral. So I'm thinking maybe it would be a little floral with some acidity, but it's mostly just acidity, which is kind of not great. So I don't really love it, but it's one of the last couple of bags. I got 2 other bags that I'm gonna work through before this, I think now, and I may not even come back to this. Sad. Oh, all right. Let me get my game started. Plus, change our title or our category over on Twitch. YouTube is weird. I have to always like have my category set. You know, like you have like a game, you have a category, and then you have like, so I'm always in gaming, and then gaming, you have to have like a game set. Well, you don't have to, but I always do. So I always just have them set. I don't know if I've had a light roast from them or not. From who? There's Dredge, sorry. From Costa Rica or from the Aguilera Brothers? Aguilera Brothers. But yeah, so I always have to switch my category. Can I see the front again? Yeah, of course, man. Aguilera Brothers. From Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica is good, man. Usually. But I think they do a lot better darker roasts in Costa Rica, which is just, it is what it is. Yeah, the shop I meant. The Yerg is a light roast though. So technically that, but probably nothing else though, I bet. And the Yerg is just, I feel like it's kind of like a special thing. So I feel like it's not even, it's kind of in its own league. Is its own thing. Yeah, see, I agree. Peru, man, if I find any Peru stuff, I'm probably gonna stop over tomorrow, maybe after work or Saturday morning. If they have anything for Peru, I'll try and check it out, man. What is Peru stuff like? Do they have anything specific that like you're noticing? Exceptional flavor, aroma, and a wide range of flavors. Peruvian coffee. Yeah, that's not anything crazy. Very chocolate berry. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, listen, they're essentially they're noting their flavors, and they're all floral, fruity, nutty, chocolate, citrus, spice. Bro, all those are just all the fucking coffee flavors. But chocolate berry sounds nice. I do usually like coffees that have like a chocolate flavor. And berry, I like a little bit of acidity. So I wouldn't mind that. If I can find any of this, man, I'm definitely gonna pick some up. Have you guys ever tried any of the like ordering coffee stuff, like specialty coffees and stuff? I've never gotten into it because I have like a place so close, a local place that they roast their own stuff there. I've been like, no, why would I ever go somewhere or order stuff if I could just go somewhere that's really close and get stuff? But their selection is kind of just what's around, what they can get. And for a little while, they didn't have the Yurgachef, and it is what it is. But I'm like, damn, maybe I could order some things. I don't know if anybody's ever tried any of those though. Specialty coffee ordering. Last time I was at the coffee shop by me that I get this stuff from. The guy in front of us was super excited, and he was like talking for a super long time. I think it was just before I saw Vash last, when we went and saw Nosferatu. I think it was like right around New Year's. I think that was the last time I went up and got some stuff. The guy in front of us was talking to the guy who was working the register, and I didn't even realize they have like a building that they do all their roasting at. They do some like smaller roasting in that one roaster I was showing you, Cyclo, a long while back. It was a big industrial one. Apparently they have a building where they just do all their roasting at, and it's like down the street, and I didn't even realize. The thing was crazy, but apparently that's their small roaster, man. What's in season and what the old stuff's hanging around from regions that I don't know. Yeah, I tried to go through different regions, but like I said, this Costa Rican one is just it's okay. It just has like that. Even when I'm like opening it, you can smell how like acidic it smells, which I don't know. I was hoping that the lighter roast wasn't gonna have that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I need to check out more. I have a Guatemalan still that I really liked. Unless they say where in Costa Rica or where in Ethiopia. Yeah, I was wondering if it's because of. Let me look up this. Because I had this happen before too, where I bought something that was supposed to be from like a specific like farm. I wonder if his Aguilera brothers is like a thing, and maybe it's just their coffee that's not good. Wasp versus natural versus fermented. Yeah. Did you ever see the guy on YouTube, Nile Red, I think? We were watching a video from him. It was off of one of his spin-off channels, but he got some coffee cherries and went through the whole process of doing everything with them. He's just like this super nerdy guy. But he got these coffee cherries and he like extracted the beans and then dried them and then roasted them. The problem was he didn't clean them or do anything to process the beans once he got them out, and so they just like had all like the fruit on them still, and so all his beans essentially just burned like fucking like to charcoal because he couldn't do anything without like he couldn't get him dark enough without like everything burning. But yeah, this one was a natural process, and I need that's the one thing I need to pick up more on is the processing and stuff. But I don't keep an idea, or I don't mark that kind of stuff mentally as much as I should. The Aguilera brothers are a family of 12 siblings who grew coffee in the West Valley region of Costa Rica. They are known for their high quality coffee and have won awards in Costa Rica Cup of Excellent competition. See, this is exactly the same shit that okay, so the other coffee that I had that was like a award winning one was the other one that I didn't like. I didn't end up liking it. There was something weird about how it tasted. And maybe it's just maybe it was from a similar area or a similarly processed or something, and I just didn't like it that much. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I like I said, without really knowing too much about that, but wasn't bad, but just less good. Yeah, interesting. I wonder. I'm gonna go to my coffee place's website. They usually have like the coffees that they have on sale. Like they have like bags shown up here. It's funny too because they fucking do a they do blends all the time. And they always do them for like holidays. So they have a Valentine's blend. It's probably not good. The Ethiopian that I get is a washed the Yirgacheffe. So I wonder if the naturals would be better. Into those big naturals flavors, of course. Okay, so let me see if they have because this Costa Rican one that I have, they had a Brazilian coffee that was I thought was pretty decent. Ooh, they have a Peru. Let me see what this is. If they have this one, I'll grab it. They have the Guatemalan. The Guatemalan is quite good, and it's a washed though. And I think a lot of these are. Some of these are. I don't know. So let me look at this Peruvian one. Rich aromas of baked bread with a bright, crisp, and subtle lemony finish. Oh yeah, I had this one before, and it was very weird. Not in a bad way, just weird. Fully washed, pulped on farms, sun-dried. That's the processing method. Peru is one of the largest producers of organic coffee in the world. There are over 110,000 small land-holding coffee farmers in the country, and most of the farmers are only a couple of hectares. I don't know what a hectare is. Because equipment to process coffee is so expensive, many farmers are banding together to form cooperatives to share equipment costs, knowledge, and to improve the quality of their coffee. Oh, and then they talk about coffee co-op and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd be interested if I can find this one. I'll try and pick it up again. I felt like I tried it before, and it's a medium roast, which I don't mind. A medium roast on an occasion. Yeah, it's crazy too because they do a couple of they have some coffee like products and stuff there too. I got one of my V60s there, my little pour over things. Everything else here doesn't seem like it's quite what I'm looking for. They have an all caps blend, which is a Guatemalan, Mexico, and Peru blend. How do you say this word? I want to know. There's a word here. It's the Guatemalan coffee. Have you ever looked this up, Vash? I think so. Oh, nice.
Wewedanango.
Oh, bro, you sure you looked this up? I don't feel like we've ever heard you say it like this.
Wewedanango.
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 Oh, bro, that's so different than what I thought it was. Oh, that's not what I heard. Oh, really? This is just from Google, so I don't know, man. Maybe it's not. Here, let me look up this video. There's a video here too.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this city. We'll be looking at how to say more names of famous places as well that are worth visiting for sure. A city in Guatemala, Huehuetenango. So don't worry about the H's. They don't matter in Spanish. Huehuetenango.
Huehuetenango. Okay. Well, we've all been lied to. All right. Well, apparently it's Huehuetenango, man. That's cool. That's yeah. That's why I like hearing those pronunciations, because English is one of those weird things. It's hard, man. I hate it. Oh shit! Actually, Cycle, I don't know if you're still around. One of the other blends that I get is a peanut butter and jelly blend, which sounds fucking weird, but the reason they do it is because they're essentially putting tasting notes of coffee together that are, you know, technically peanut butter and jelly. But this one is a Brazil, Peru, and Ethiopian coffee that they blend together, and that blend is actually really good. It's one of my more favorite ones from them. That's not the Yirgacheffe. That sounds really good. It's good. It's not like you know, some of those other ones that do like flavoring and stuff on it. It's just they're just blending coffees that have like specific flavors, that tasting flavors, and kind of putting them together to be like that. So it's not like oh my god, that's peanut butter and jelly. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm getting a little of this or that. So yeah, it's really good, and it's a washed one. Yeah. Can Shine is finding a solid blend. Yeah, this is a washed one, and it's pretty good. I think it's pretty awesome. I will say, even the Yirgacheffe that I get is from them is washed. It's pretty good, but now it makes me wonder what one that's not washed is like. See, now I want a naturally processed one sometime. Damn, man. Oh shoot. Yeah, I at some point I'm gonna have to try and see if I can find a place that does like a good like delivery for or shipping of that kind of stuff. I always wanted to get another Kona, the Hawaiian coffee. But getting it delivered is so expensive. I had a Kona years ago that was really good. It was from which I know this is gonna sound crazy. It's also a little bit before I was as much of a coffee snob as I am now. But it was from Starbucks. But I pause. I promise. It was from what Starbucks calls its reserves, which I felt like was not always completely done by Starbucks. And now it kind of is. Because I had Vash got me their Yirgacheffe one time, and it was nowhere near as good. But I felt like I thought that maybe their reserves were like a different company that that they work with or something, but it might not be. The site is just as pretentious and douchey as anything else, so that's at least that. Oh, they have an Empire State one. Oh, that's cute. But they had a Kona that was actually quite good. And again, this is before I was a lot more into coffee, and I just remember the way that I made it, because I made it in like a French press too, and it was really good. Now I wish I had it so I could make it in a much better way, so I could really find out if it's still as good as I remembered it. But yeah, I do want to find a Kona coffee at some point too, because those are supposed to be really good. I'd like to try like a real one. All right, let me get into this game here. Sorry, I was not trying to stall. I was feeling it. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into some Dredge here. Again, I know some people are trying to avoid, seeing anything about this, which again, that's okay. If you want to just lurk around, I appreciate you no matter what. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. I did think I had this one turned up a lot more, right, Vash? Did I? I mean, he's probably gone. He's probably, I think he was one of the guys that I think was going to potentially check out on this. At least at some point. Yo, Casper, what's happening, buddy? Anybody wants to give me a sound check here? I can adjust however needed. Okay, we're on day 12. Okay, cool. Not bad. I think we're gonna make a push to some further areas today, and then also doing some just basic upgrades to the boat as well. Because you got haste now. Actually, that's cool. Sounds good. Last time he was Vash was specifically saying that he couldn't hear the horn. Let me undock real quick and give you guys a little horn. Oh yeah, we got crab pots. Sounds good. Okay, let me do something real quick. Because it sounding good for you guys is just slightly too loud for me. And so I'll just adjust it so that it's good for you guys and good for me. Thank you guys. Watching some YouTube videos. Nice go. Nice dough. Nice dough. What's in my storage? Okay, we got some things we can maybe do some dry dock stuff. To also hold rods. Oh, actually, I wanted to get that other. Oh, never mind. I don't have the space. Oh yeah, because I got the other big engine. That's right. So we're gonna put the crab pot down. Oops, my bad. We're gonna go put the crab pot down, and then we're going to come back to it later. Let's go a little bit out. I do need to see what we're looking for. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? I mean, lots of things, but okay. Let me see what is in our pursuits. Search for relics, and we need to get some crabs, and then just some lumber and scrap. Cool. Let's go out to, well, let's see who's here. Oceanic? I don't have that. Okay. I was gonna say, let's go out to this island out here. See what's there. Hopefully there's a if there's a dock, we'll at least be able to rest overnight. That'd be great. Oh fuck. Ah! So bad at these. I was not that bad at these when I play by myself, I promise. I'm only bad when I'm on stream. Hey. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, my encyclopedia updated when I got that weird fish. We also haven't encountered anything, I mean, not super weird. We've gotten some weird fish, which is pretty, you know, whatever. There's other things to fear in this game. Let's call it for those guys, at least for right now. See what we can find around this island, because I thought I saw a dock over there, but I don't. Music got real crazy. You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes, their face barely visible. Okay.
Fisherman, please help.
You can barely hear their raspy whisper above the wind and waves. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown on the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel. Bro, I got you. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously.
Still empty.
They point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. I don't think I have a tiger mackerel, bro. You can shut up. Man's over here trying to give me to give him all my fish, bro. Chill. Let's see. A rotted mass lays down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. Look inside. Yeah, of course. We should always be looking inside. Bag of doubloons. Yes, please. Can I move anything around here to make this work better? Oops. I just wanted to drop this back here for a second. I can't? Damn. Can I drop these guys over here? Nope. Whatever. Fine. I won't take everything that you've given to me. We do need to find a area to stop. What is this? Nah, I don't have space for it. Oh, shit. All right. Didn't mean to run into anything there. Let me see. I think that's an area right there that we can go to. We will put haste on real quick here so that we can try and get over there as quick as possible. We don't want to really be out here at night, at least as much as possible. Whew. Yeah, I think this is another dock here. I don't even know if this is I don't think this is an area I've ever been to. Oh shit, my bad. Oh, blue mackerel. Chill. Damn it. I was going too hard. Ahoy there. You're a new face, a fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them. on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything you take your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Let's see. I need to sell these fish. Get rid of these guys, and I need to do some repairs. Say, have you met a photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never get anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Morrows. If you're in the area, maybe you should check her out. Okay. Oh, I do need to repair everything, which sucks. Cool. Oh, man. And then this is all this stuff? Okay. I should just put this in here. Not even worry about it. Hey, again, come by for a chat. Do you need any help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of each where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there's a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your information? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper, eel, Goliath, tigerfish, and calanthian. Oh my god. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What did you want to know? I've got all the information I need. Oh, do you need to tell me about these? Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs would suit them. I know the gulper eel live at the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialty gear to catch one of those. Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy water using the shade of trees as cover. Actually, I have no idea where calanthian, oh man, what a weird word, might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Great. All right, let's rest. I need to see. I need to catch some fish. Where are we at? These are the Gale Cliffs. Stellar Basin we should probably check out too. But let's check out this area, I guess. This should be a good area just to kind of go around in a little bit. There's a lot of stuff over here. Vessel SY Grand Prize owner Mr. Michael Schult. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box purchased from the antiquarian. Oh my god. Purchased from the antiquarian at Little Morrows for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable condition and has not been opened for the fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask, carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set, bone china, 6 cups, 6 saucers, acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. Earth, jar of earth, a jar containing earth from a meteor impact site, allegedly. Nice. Let's come over here. Another dock we can kind of park at and see if there's anybody here. Retired whaler? What is it? The real wrecks around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up, and hurried away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear from them since. Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on they used to be. We would go out, bring in the carcass, then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scrapping by for a new candle. Nope, that's it. What is it? Do you need any help? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eel to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotten, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. That's it. All right. Gross. Oh, damn. I don't know this fish. Oops. Cool. Nice. New fish. Aged eel? Yeah, I guess, man. People were weird. What is this? This is the tiger mackerel? Oh, that guy wanted this. That creepy dude. Dope. Let's oh, that wind is crazy right there. Okay, let's go in a little bit and see. Oh, we got those. We're good. Shit, this is actually huge. I didn't realize. Yeah, damn. I should have fucking looked. I did not. Let's talk right here. See what this is about. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left with only these trembling rocks on all sides. I can help you move. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, most about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. I'll look for it. Thank you, but please be careful. Oh, we're taking on every pursuit for every person. I think this creature he's talking about, I think lives in here. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, my hull is damaged already? Damn, bro. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm turning the wrong way. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Oh shit. All right, I was just trying to see the guy. My bad. Oh, we're just right here. My bad. All right, let's take another look though. I was trying to see him. He's crazy though, right? All right, time to gun it. Oh god damn, bro, go. I thought I was still going. Oh damn, man, he really following me out here. He really debagging me up here. You can't get me here, man. Oh my god, look how big that dude is. Jesus Christ. Okay. I need to sell you this, and one of these guys, and that is it. Oh god, yeah, so that's kind of what I was talking about. Those guys are crazy. So those are like the more intense guys. Oh, that's not what I want. I wanted the floating dock. When I talk about some of that kind of shit, that's what I'm talking about. There's some crazy shit in this game. I don't have any of this shit too. Where's my normal upgrade stuff? Where did I find that shit last time? Research. Here's what I wanted. Oceanic, coastal, shallow. Ooh, look at this one. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Abysmal and Haddle. Abysmal, Haddle, and oceanic. Coastal, shallow, oceanic. Do I have an oceanic? I have a coastal and shallow. Okay. Coastal and shallow. Yeah, let's do that. just put one here for right now. Let's rest and let's go over and see that guy who's over at the other area. He was over right over at that space. I have that fish he can take now too. Oh damn, I like these guys. They're so small. I'm sure they're cheap too. I'm sure they are, but I'll take them anyway. Worth it. What are these? These are oceanics. Damn, we need more. We need that oceanic one at some point. And then what is this here? Oh, more of these guys. Oops. There we go. Get a couple of those. Let's go see our buddy again. Oh, was he not over here? Where the fuck was that guy at? Oh, I think he was maybe at that one. Maybe that. Shit. Further away than I thought. Shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought he was way closer. Man, I was so wrong. Gray eel. Yeah, that's not the one that one lady wants. She wanted some other kind of eel. I don't even remember. Let's go this way. They point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. You got it, buddy. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first.
Almost fulfilled.
They point to a fish on the final scroll. This one is a snake mackerel. Damn, bro, I don't got no snake mackerels, bro. We're gonna have to be a little careful here. Now I got my haste just in case we need to book it out of here. I think we should be okay. We do need to do a little bit of night fishing every here and there, but today is not going to be the day. Ooh, right here actually has a marker. I should probably do it. If I can do it, I should probably do it. right, let's dock for the night. Whew. You all right there? You look a little jittery. Yeah, things aren't going the way I had hoped. That area is still over here, still looking good? Yeah, she'll get it. Oh shit. Decaying blackmouth. Ew. Spot has been depleted. Cool. All right. Let's at least keep on trying to make money, I guess. Nice. Oh shit, my bad. Put on some tea. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. Get you some tea. Holy big ass fish. I don't know where that big bro is at normally. I don't think he's out this way too far. Oh, I felt my thing rumble, which means he's definitely over here somewhere. Oh my god. He's behind? No. But he's definitely around here, so. Yeah, he's always in that cave, I think. Well, he's definitely behind somewhere, though. Oh my god. Tiger mackerel, wreckfish, stonefish. We can solve those as well. No. I wanted to see, what's the shipyard? What does she have here? Coastal shallow. Oh, this is the oceanic one. Do I own the oceanic one? I probably do, actually. Oh, I do. It's right there. We need to get rid of. Oh, we have to uninstall this one. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, because I want to get those halogen lights at some point too. Oh, these are expensive as shit. Okay, so let's do this real quick too. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that, my bad. Oops. this one as well. Cargo space to also hold rods? Oh, really? Oh, so more cargo space. Okay, I see. Shit. It's pretty late, man. I guess I'm just gonna go out and see if I can get a couple fish real quick. This guy there. Cool. Let's call that. Let me take a look at the map. Maybe we'll go over to the left side a little bit here. A little northeast. After this, see if there's anything out there. Oh, I can do a research part too, actually. Let's snooze real quick. Actually, let me get a little coffee here. I just turned my my mug is supposed to be like, you know, it heats up, you know, that keeps the coffee warm, but it usually keeps it too hot, so I actually turned it back down. It's still keeping it pretty fucking hot, though. All right, let's. I wanted to go around over here. There was like a little lighthouse, or is there a little house out here? Maybe I saw. If nothing else, it's at least a good idea to get out here and see if there's anything out here. There's a lot of these like shipwrecks and stuff we can get stuff from too. Go around the island, see if there's anything. Nice. Couple of little spots right here. Gonna say these are a lot of this stuff is the the upgrading pieces. Let's see, what is this one? Which we'll definitely need, so. Oh, is this the other one I was gonna go to? Yeah, I thought this was this. Oh my God. Oh, because it was a research part? You bitch. Oh, my God. Nice. All right, well, I'm out later than I expected, which is not that surprising. Oh, I don't know what the hell that was. Something was like in front of me. Oh, I don't have any fish. That's right. I wanted to do the floating dock, actually. New haul. Nice. Okay, so we can start to put in stuff for a new haul. Tier 2 haul that adds 5 new cargo spaces, which is definitely something we want to do. And then I got another research point I can use. And I think I got to do these guys a little bit. So we'll do that. Do another rest. Let me try and gun it around this this island a little bit. Got a little stuck on some upgrade pieces last time. What is this? Holy fuck! Look at that guy. I just want to see if there's anything else around here, so I'm not going to stop for too much of anything else. Just because I want to make sure I'm... Whoa! Oh, fuck is that? Big whale? Holy shit. I was going to say, we're not going to stop for too much, but some of these things like these, like the... treasure and stuff like this stuff is probably good, worth grabbing. Ooh, what is this? An altar breaks through the waves at the base of the cliff. 3 crab-like creatures are carved into it. The largest is covered in rocks and the others strange shapes. Oh, interesting. We need crabs for this, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I haven't gotten any more. I haven't done any more crab stuff, so. Whoa, chill, guys. Research part. See what these are. That. Those. You must have crabs to pass? Nah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. Is this a dock I can stop at? I can. Let me see what's here. Campsite. You stand in the center of the campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out of the wind. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the haste sweep of a foot. Take a look at the campfire. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Kick the ashes. You kick the ashes, your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. You brush the remnant aside. Nice! You take it. What do you want to do? Make a makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There's nothing inside, save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. All right. Loading the dishwasher, though. Man, that's good. You gotta get those dishes washed. You gotta wash those dishes, bro. Nice. Let's keep making our way around this island. A pirate flag? Nice. Made me some throat coat. I bet you did. Actually, throat coat's kind of fucking amazing for tea. As a tea, you know, guys. You guys, you never get in. You should. It's pretty dope, actually. My shit was getting a little rumbly over here for some reason. Oh, what is happening? Am I too close? I don't know what's happening. My controller's rumbling for no reason. Or so it feels. Yo, what is happening? Okay, so let's stop off here, and then, oh my god, my shit is rumbling again. Stop rumbling. There's nothing around. Do I have any fish? Just this guy, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna start to research this one here. Get him going. Oops, encyclopedia. So I want to go east. I want to go to the Stellar Basin next. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna rest. My thing is getting way too jiggly here. I'm not sure why. But we're gonna go west here. Try to get over to the Stellar Basin, see if there's anything around over there. Ooh, there's something on the backside of this island we should grab. Ouroboros flag. Damn, I love Ouroboros. Oh shit. Just going to see if there's anything around this rest of this island, but it doesn't look like it. Keep going west. Get a little haste going here. Jesus Christ. She's on fire. Oh, this is like a sandy, beachy, palm kind of area. All right, where are we at? That's that area. Still a little further in though. I can only imagine there's some kind of unspeakable horror in the middle of that fucking ring of islands. Seems to be how this game goes. Oops. Nice new guy. Okay, let's keep a lookout for a dock here. Ooh, firefly squid. Oh, this looks beautiful. So much shit, I can't even see it though. Just trying to see if I can find a dock. Oh, there's a dock over here. Let's go that way. Yeah, this area is really cool looking. Let me see. Ah, laboratory and generator. So let's check out the laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn all about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. Nice. Got this. You empty the cupboards. Where do you want to look? Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you'll find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation. Expect retaliation. What the fuck? Retaliation? Why? What? Retaliation? Retaliation? Oh my god. There we go. Imminently. Evacuating to fort." Where do you want to look? Look around on the floor. You look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along to the wall. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Hey, another piece. We had to put our hand into a hole for it, but whatever. You plug an item from a gouge in the floor. Where do you want to look? That's it. check out the generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest. Let's see what this area looks like when we are during the day. Yeah, I think there's, from what I remember, yeah, there's a big guy down here. In the middle here. And you can't really do anything with him right now, but he will fuck you up. I'm pretty sure he'll fuck you up, I should say. I don't actually know. Ooh, there's a place right there. Let me check it out. Actually, let me anger this guy a little bit. See what happens. Oh, this is all the Hadal stuff. All right, let me see what happens out here. Oh my God. Okay. Just sorry, I just wanted to see what he was gonna do there. He gets pretty angry apparently. More angry than I thought he would. Good experiment. Yeah, you gotta see sometimes, right? Especially since we just took off from that place. At least I knew. In my original game, I never lost my boat like that. Oh, this guy's huge. So yeah, I was actually kind of curious because I have never kind of done that. I wanted to see what it was actually like. I do need to see what's gonna happen. I need to try and sell these fish as soon as possible. Ooh, there was a. I did pick up that that letter. I need to do something with it soon, or read it. I mean, abyssal stuff seems cool. Yeah, I need to try and find if there's a place to sell those fish nearby, at least. Reacher. Hello. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Who are you? Fisherman. Ah, yes. I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. All the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you have the time. Sure. I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests at the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best as I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. Oh, nice. I can give her at least one. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. Here, cool. I got you this guy. Dope. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that most of that stuff, like a lot of the people who end up being down in these areas, don't come down until later. Which means I need to probably head back to Morrow, which is northeast. Oh, I can put a marker. I don't know if the marker does anything though. Does it do anything on my map? No. I mean, I get it. It's a nice little extra thing, but encyclopedia, pursuits. We're always doing more shit for people. Yeah, a lot of those people who like you need and stuff, yeah, they do end up just being locked behind some story stuff. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. Thing has run from some lines here and they are illegible. Man, while most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down at the open casket, turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot remember what he said, but what I said, but I know. Or what I said, but I know. What I know is I said yes. The ring is beautiful with a span of jewelry going right the way round. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days. But I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Cool. All right. Well, let's see if we can make it back without fish spoiling. And that'll be probably a good point to pick up. I was hoping to get a little more today, but news kind of ran a little longer than I expected to, so I'm not super upset or anything about it. Especially because we'll be doing more Dredge in the coming weeks. And whales are crazy. Hey, there's the lighthouse. But we can also grab our crab pot while we're over in that area too. Probably we'll see what these fish, how much we can sell them for. Probably grab a few more crab pots as well. Excuse me? That was a loud roar. I don't like any of that at all. Man, I don't know how quickly the night is just changing here. It's just quiet, leaving me out here with that fucking groan. See if I can get through over here. I don't actually know if I can or not. Oh my God. Hey. You are such a dick, bro. Oh, fucking stop, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is a big ass fish. What the fuck? The anglerfish will be missed the least. Fucking dude, what the fuck? Didn't even get to sell much of my shit because of that guy. Man, spending all my fucking money on that shit too? Crazy. Fucking anglerfish. Get him! Get who? Who am I supposed to be getting? I think you're misunderstanding what the hell I can do. I'd love to get him. I can't. Let's get a sleep here, and let me head back over to the other side and get a couple of things sold, plus the crab pot and shit like that. Let's do some of those things real quick. Man, I can't believe that motherfucker. He took two of my shits down with him. Hey, look at all these guys. Take them all. A little something shiny right here. Let me see if there's something. The lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibilities of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Oh, damn, there's like a fucking poem about the lighthouse. Man, I can't believe that motherfucker. I was like, damn, what is that? Isn't there another boat? And then he was coming right for me. I thought he seemed cool. He seemed cool to me, you know? Seemed like a cool dude. He wasn't. Trader. Hey, buddy, I got a lot of trinkets. Take all that shit. I don't know what to do with these flags. Maybe I can put them on my ship. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, yeah. So, you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique sign. Do you want to attach it now? Sure. Deliver flag. Do you want to attach it now? No. Okay. Dope. I could. Look at that. We got the Ouroboros flag up. Shit. That's kind of sick. Little Robros. Got us a little Robros. Damn, I was so excited too because I was thinking, man, we're totally gonna be able to buy more crab pots, which we can. But I was hoping we were gonna have a lot more money and I wasn't gonna get so effed on the rest of that. But you know what? Whatever. All right, let me park here. What's my storage? Oh, nothing. Okay, so the fishmonger. Yeah, let's do this. Nice. These will do. Glad you got us some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? They go sick? They get sick? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. You got it, bro. Hey, take the rest of these crabs, you sick motherfucker. How much are these? 100? Yeah, let's grab one of those as well. All right, let's save, and you're game will be saved. Yes, thank you. That is gonna go ahead and wrap our game for today. Yeah, again, I was hoping we were gonna get a little more done, but I feel like we got to explore a little bit, get to check out a few things, take a few more quests for people. So lots of things to catch up on next week. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for our game. Which is great because because we are going to be doing Dredge all next week. So the rest of this week's schedule is just Sunday. Vash and I are going to be over on our duo channel, The Wolf and the Kid. Do a little shout out in the chat for it. But then we're going to be over there on Sunday playing more Grounded. That's going to be very cool. Make sure you come over for that. Like I said, that'll be over in The Wolf and the Kid on Twitch, and that'll actually just be over here on my YouTube channel on YouTube. So you don't have to go over just to that channel just to do it. You can hang out here. Outside of that, next week we're looking like I said, it's looking like it's probably all going to be exactly the same as far as schedule. Tuesday and Thursday, my normal schedule, but I'm probably going to be doing Dredge both Tuesday and Thursday. I am going to be doing Dredge Tuesday and Thursday next week, just to kind of keep on getting through as much of this as we can. It's not a short game, and it is a little grindy, so we'll definitely keep on doing some things. I might do some some grindy stuff off stream sometimes, and I'll let you guys know. I won't do any like story stuff, but there's definitely some grind to this game, so there is that. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Plenty. I know you're really trying to avoid a lot of this game, so I do appreciate you coming and hanging out. I saw somebody playing Obra Dinn the other day, and I would like to I might send you guys over there. The game looks super interesting. It looks really crazy. New Obra Dinn that you gotta try. Oh really? I've only seen little bits of this Obra Dinn game. Let me pull the person up. Yeah, dude, the game looks great. The style is really interesting. I was watching them for just a touch the other day. I think it might have been yesterday. Oh, yep. Yeah, this is a very cool looking game. So Lucas Pope stuff. Oh, okay. Lucas Pope. I like getting these kind of things because it gives me a little more to look at. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why I couldn't remember what exactly else he did. He did Papers, Please. Man, Papers, Please would be a fun one to play sometime. I might have to put that on my list of stuff to play. Papers, Please is wild. I'm also not good at like checking any of that stuff. And I feel like that would be a great one to just get absolutely fucked on. On the play date. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna send you guys over to this person's name is Pepper. I feel like I've sent you guys over to her before. She's pretty fine. I don't know. I should say like I don't know her that well, so I'm just trying to send you guys to somebody who's kind of fun and interesting, but I also don't know that well. So I will say, listen, who knows? But yeah, playing some Obra Dinn, which would be cool if you guys want to check this out. yeah, I need to check out more of Lucas Pope's stuff. I haven't checked out too much. Like I said, I know Papers, Please and Obra Dinn essentially, but that's kind of it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Again, lots of cool stuff coming up with Switch and Monster Hunter, and oh my god, so much stuff to go over in the next little while. Oops, I was gonna try and get this raid going, but I had it partially wrong. So yeah, keep it tuned here, guys, over the next few weeks. And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it, guys. Get this raid going. If you do want to send the raid message, you're more than welcome to. But if you also just want to get the hell out, I also understand that. Let's throw it back to a little special one, guys. An oldie but a goodie. And I hope you guys have a great Friday, a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye. Bye. Enjoy some Obra Dinn if you stick by. Later, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Night, y'all.
Bump to the boot, to the boot, to the boot, boot, bump to the bass, to the bass, bass, bump to the boot, to the boot, to the boot, bump to the bass, to the bass, bass. Bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump to the boot, to the bump to the bass, bump to the boot, to the bump.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.